Welcome everybody to Out of the Park Baseball 24 first look, and today we're going to be looking at perfect teams specifically. If you're new to this channel, whether it's on Twitch or on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe or follow so you can stay up to date with new content just like this. So what we're going to do right now, I'm actually streaming this live, but you may be watching this on delay. So if you're watching this on YouTube, this is a cut down version of this, so it's nice, quick, and to the point. You can watch the full length version of this entire recording over at twitch.tv/Brian Evolved. If you are watching us on Twitch, you can also go to YouTube and follow us there at youtube.com/Brian Evolved as well. In the meantime, this is the very first day that Out of the Park Baseball has been officially released to the public. It's the beta version, which they do every single year, where they'll release the game a couple days early before the Steam release. This is through their actual own website, so this is essentially it might be a DRM free copy. I'm pretty sure it is, so you're not locked to Steam or Epic Games to have this game attached to anything. This is just downloadable. Pretty sure you can still do it right now if you wanted to over at Out of the Park Development's website. In the meantime, let's just jump into the game. We're going to play Perfect Team. So if you're familiar with sports titles at all, this is like their Ultimate Team, their Diamond Dynasty. Immediately right off the rip, you get 6 packs and then 1,000 perfect points. There are several features here, and I'll read them off here in just a moment, so you can kind of get an idea of what you should be expecting for new things to the game this season. Let me go ahead and pull this up, because I don't want to mess all this up. So there's a lot of new features added to the game. Here we go. Out of the Park Baseball 24. So new features here in Out of the Park 24 include new visual improvements, which you'll get to see hopefully with some 3D animations that have been added. And this will also be on the screen if you're watching on delay. So on YouTube, you'll actually see this on the screen. All new dynamic trade deadline day. Feel the pressure of making key trade decisions in the heat of the moment, all while other teams are making deals at the same time. So kind of gets you a much better lead into the end of the trade deadline. So everyone's kind of getting in a frenzy, whether they're selling or buying, renting some players to make that last postseason push towards the end of the season. Get better AI when it comes to the international amateur free agency side of things. Trading hard mode. So if this game isn't hard enough for you, make it even harder. So new trading reputation will bring you to the big leagues like never before. Feel what it's like to be a real-world MLB GM, wheeling and dealing with the brightest minds in the business who will stop at nothing to help their teams win. So it just makes the AI just a little bit harder for you. Updated owner goals will keep you on your toes. First time ever, you can push back at your owner's desires and negotiate with them. So that's pretty cool. So if you think maybe a goal is becoming too unrealistic, you can push back and say, okay, this is where we should actually be. So pump the brakes a little bit there, all right? Improved AI throughout every aspect of the game. This is something you hope you see in sports games year over year. All new on-screen analytics. You know, this game is designed for the sabermetric fans, those that are very nerdy about the game of baseball. This is perfect. Some more analytics, more ways to just immerse yourselves in the world of baseball. Also upgraded MLB live starts and all new KBO, so that's the Korean Baseball Organization, live starts. So you can pick up the 2023 MLB season from any day of the year, which is a pretty cool feature. And for the very first time in history, you'll also be able to do that with the KBO League. So you'll be able to do that with accurate rosters, standings right up to that very moment. So cool feature there. New 2023 MLB rosters and rules. So I'm kind of curious how they'll put the pitch timer in here, if that's what they're referring to, because that's a big change to baseball this year, is including that pitch clock. Just saw Wilson Contreras just strike out just standing there, essentially, which is going to be something you're not going to be used to right away. It's going to be a weird thing to see in games where players are going to get balls and strikes without a pitch being thrown, but it's happening in spring training. It's going to continue to happen, and right now on average they're saving about 25 minutes a game, which is good for picking up that pace of play. And of course, for new features, they also add many more improvements. Perfect Team 24, which is what we are going to be focusing on this particular video, this live stream here. Free online competition mode in Out of the Park Baseball. It shook up the industry when it first launched in Out of the Park 19. Assemble, customize, and manage your team by collecting baseball cards from the past, present, and future of Major League Baseball. So one thing that's cool about this game that you won't see in MLB The Show, because they're using their likenesses in a much more intricate manner. There's copyright laws and all that fun stuff that I don't understand. But when it comes out of the park baseball, this is kind of a historical context. They're not really using likenesses at all. So you can go back to like 1922 and actually have the up-to-date rosters at that time. So it's pretty cool. Has all their names, and that will be included within Perfect Team. So whether it's Perfect Team or you're just doing your normal franchise mode type deals, you'll be able to historically look at literally everything. So this is the perfect game to immerse yourselves in the world of baseball if you're new to this series. Additionally, so when it comes to Perfect Team, you also get new pitcher BABIP model changes the game. So BABIP is batted average of balls in play, and introduces new levels of strategy across the entire competitive platform, from league play to tournaments and perfect drafts. All new Perfect Team Live mode lets you earn amazing rewards every day of the 23 MLB season. Set your lineup and rotations based on your live cards and reach the top of the Perfect Team Live leaderboards. Also get big rewards, it says, for league promotion scales. You move from lower tiers to higher ones, all the way to the Perfect League. Bigger and better tournament competitions and rewards, including for the first time ever exclusive entry fee tournaments that let you compete with the best in the world for amazing prizes. So it sounds like you actually have the chance to win something IRL. So interesting fact there. Also new content all season long. Live head-to-head Perfect Team World Championship esports event will return, and you can be the world's greatest Perfect Team player, and can you prove it live to a worldwide audience? So, and it says plus dozens of surprises big and small all year. So thanks for that long diatribe to open this up, but let's just jump into the game now, shall we? So we got 6 packs that we get to open up here. So kind of like in the show where you have login streaks, you also get that within this game as well. So more times you log in every single day, you get a new pack, and it kind of goes with this. So if you look at the very first first 11, you get all your regular packs, then a silver pack, back to regular packs for 5, then a gold pack, regular, silver, regular, historical pack, regular, silver, diamond pack. So a lot of fun can be done here. This actually, okay, this is kind of misleading. So at the very beginning it says you get 6 packs and 1,000 points. If you are a tenured player, you will get a little bit more than that. As you can see here, I have 33 packs to open, including the gold pack. So we're going to be ripping for quite a while. If you're watching this on delay, I'll just kind of cut in the best moments of this. If you're watching it live, enjoy. You're about to see 33 packs get ripped open here in just a minute. Let's grip and rip right away. All right, so right out the get here, our biggest is Connor Wong at a 72. I'm sure this actually just played some sound effect, but I had my volume turned down. Justin Brule of the Dodgers. We got a lot of pitchers in this one. Leover Piguero. I definitely butchered that. Jeremiah Estrada, so Cub. Good to see a Cub here. And then Luis Frias. And there was a little sound effect there. So that's cool. So as you can kind of see here, as you did in the last one, you got 95. We're going all the way back to 1945. And it's cool to see this very retro-looking card here of Cardin Gillenwater. And there's going to be a lot of players that I've never heard of, and this is going to be one of them. Played back in 1945. I'm going to guess that's the Boston Red Sox old logo. Hard to tell just at this moment, but part of the Unsung Heroes pack. Next is Tyler Nevin. Low rating of 40. Aaron Hicks, low rating of 52. So I believe these ratings go on up to an 80 scale on your regular Life Series players. For the Pirates, 1992, and it's cool. So you have a logo that is of the time within these kind of fake cards here. Joe Kelly, that's Tim Wakefield. So you might be familiar with Tim Wakefield when he played for the Red Sox, and this is cool. You see, right-handed pitcher started. This is his rookie year. This is Tim Wakefield when he played for the Pirates. Joe Kelly from the South Side, and then Steven Nogosek. So a lot of relievers right out the rip. Solly Hoffman, I believe that's the Cubs right there, 1907. That is a name right there. Now, baseball cards didn't look like this back in 1907. They were more that tobacco card look where it's kind of like half of that. C.J. Abrams, not J.J. Abrams. Miguel Garcia, Hunter Green, a starter there. So we got our second, I believe, starting pitcher. And then we got Joel Pamps for the Brewers, and then Martin Maldonado card there. Ooh, we got a fun. All right. Corbin Carroll here is our biggest get so far. I lied on the ratings. Thought it was only up to 80. Anthony Bass, 59. Connor Brogdon of the Phillies, another reliever. Bunch of pitchers in this one. Ryan Nelson, Alan Bennis, 1997 Unsung Heroes card. And then Nick Punto, 57, second baseman. All right. So we get a current Cubs starter in Cody Bellinger. I believe he's our unsung hero of this one. Genesis Cabrera, Hayden Wisniewski, Joe Adell. Man, there was a brief moment, I think, where people were very high on Joe Adell. Rodolfo Castro and Carson Kelly. We got another decent card here. Jose Batista, Joey Bats. Awesome. So he'll definitely be probably a starter unless we get a few more outfielders that will bump him out. Cal Mitchell, Jose Ruiz, Beals Becker. I feel like we already got Ruiz. Maybe not. Kenan Smith and Gibba and Jason Foley. Paul Molitor. So this is, I'm guessing, early on in his career because I feel like that's a very low rating for Paul Molitor. But nice to have him on the team as second baseman. Zach Thompson, Dinelson Lamet, Davis Martin, Jonathan Scope. Man, dude, Jonathan Scope for me, and then Scott Barlow. I think it was like the show, let's go with like 18 or 19. Whenever he was with the Orioles, but him on my Diamond Dynasty team absolutely raked. And I think he's only like an 80-something. And it wasn't a high 80. It was like 81, 82 maybe. And he just hit bombs for me, man. And I think everybody has that one player every year on Diamond Dynasty where they're a live series player that is very low rated comparatively, I guess. 80's not bad, but comparatively when pretty much every team by the end of the second month is all 99s. But some people have those players that are just those one little hidden gems that just do so well for you. Jonathan Scope was that for me a few years ago. We got a nice card here. Ooh, Diamond Shane McClanahan. So good starting pitcher there. Mike Bauman, Griffin Jacks, Frank Funk. What a name. I wonder if he's related to Terry Funk. Cleveland card there. Matt Stram and Colin Pock. You know how unbelievable... He looks like Harry Potter. You know how unbelievable this... I mean, how unlikely this has to be, I would imagine. Because of all the players you can get in this game, and you get two of the same one in the same pack. AZ Axel, what's going on, friendo? Yeah, it's not too bad so far. Okay, I thought I had... Because I know last year or the year before, you did get like an extra... I thought when you had returned, you actually got extra packs out of it. But that's awesome. So that's good to know. Because I believe... Ooh, we got a good card. All right, Tyler Glasnow. All right, like I said, we're getting decent rotation here. Aaron Savali, JP Feyereisen, Davis Martin, Brennan Bernardino, and Luis Rengifo. Got a gold card. Willie Adames. Okay, that's bad. Trent Thornton, I believe we already got him. Matt Foster, Kevin Slowey, Jared Kelenic. Man, here's another one that people were really high on when he first got into the league. And Pedro Avila. All right. So we can really get our lineup going here. So as you saw there on the side there, you could quick sell them. You could do a sell order, so kind of like you would do in the show. So add team name, logos. So here's all the teams down here. Major League Baseball and the minors. See like the Cubs, Sox, Reds, blah, blah, blah. Historical Major League Baseball. So here you can look at all these logos. You can select from these logos and use them if you'd like. And if you're interested in historical context, you cannot pick the Cleveland's old team name. So everything else you can, but anything that Cleveland used to be known as before the Guardians, you can no longer pick their logos. And I believe that was the same last year too. Fictional, so you got 76ers 49ers. Those are very familiar if you're a sports fan overall. Let's find some stars. I mean, that's a good start. So these are the eligible ballparks right now, it appears. Stars Field selected. Entry pool. So you can select different ballparks. We'll just go Stars Field, which makes sense. And go from there. Collection. Now, manage roster. Should be able to change our active roster here. So you go to strategy here, and you can change things here for your team. Are they going to be aggressive when they're stealing bases? Are they going to just settle for one base? Go with more hit and run, sack bunts, squeeze plays, bunt for hit, pitching around, doing intentional walks. So it's kind of like a frequency scale if you would or wouldn't. And then starting pitchers. So if you're going to have a short leash, you'd want to go to quick. If you're going to let them get out of trouble, slow. Same thing with relievers. And then pitching matchups is kind of, you're going to platoon against certain pitchers, what the case is. So if you got a lefty at bat, would you bring in a lefty to take them on? That kind of thing. Put don't care, much prefer. Probably going to go prefer real life. Pinch hit for position players. So are you going to bring in someone to pinch hit for your second baseman? And pinch runners makes sense. Player strategies here, and you can, if you go to Tyler Glasnow, for instance, you can have him specifically. So is he going to steal bases? Is he going to be conservative when he's running on base pass? So sack bunt. So if Glasnow's batting, I'm probably going to turn this up a little bit because he's a pitcher. Let's get him to sacrifice bunt more than try to hit home runs. Put you there. Jose Bautista will put you there. Smith team. Cool. Now we should be a little better shape now. Scores and schedule. Home. Go to perfect team home screen. Still. Oh, that's who I'm facing. I'm like, what the hell? Did it again. League. Go to schedule. And hopefully we see. There you go. Shane McClanahan. All right. Next simulation here in 2 minutes. And kind of get an idea of how it'll look when the simulation goes through. In the meantime, let's buy a couple packs here. Not available. Shop system is currently down. Version. Card shop. Mike Strimsky. Lowest sell order. Last 10 price. That's probably what that meant. We get Schwarbs for 1,000 PP. Oh, let's scroll this bad boy up. Holy smokes. Ooh, and get Shohei for 30,000. Lowest sell order. Hell yeah. So if I have Shohei, let's put him on my team now. Roster management. Nope, not it. Rosters. Not the time. Forget how to do this. Manage cards. Overall. Shohei. He's a reserve. Don't make him a reserve. Roster management. Lineups. Shohei Ohtani. Where you at, man? Where you at, man? All players. Shohei. What the frick? I need to activate him. He's on my reserve roster. Overall, 100. Overall, buy Aaron Hicks. Shohei, welcome to the show, baby. Lineups. Oh, Shohei, you're going to play... Sorry, Votto. And... Sorry, Votto. It's mid-team. Just got Shohei in there. All right. Simulating. Updating team graphics. Hey, we won. Won 5-1. Player of the game is Shane McClanahan. And let's check out. So you can watch the replay, huh? Cool. So this is good. This is fun. Let's do this. Other than that, this is kind of... And this is if you want to rewatch everything too. So you don't have to do this when you're doing perfect team. You're just kind of setting your lineup. You're going to be into a schedule. And this one specifically, it just shows one pitch of each bat, where you can actually control pitch by pitch in the game itself when you're actually playing these games too. Gavin Lux, full count swings and misses. Clanahan struck him out. So it's pretty cool. We're off to a good start here. So we'll exit here and just kind of look at the box score, kind of get an idea of what happened here. It's a good thing I kept Cody Bellinger in there because he hit a home run. And each game will give you one of these. It will give you a detailed rundown of what happened. It's kind of generated, but in the actual franchise modes, you can actually edit this too. So if you want to create your own quotes, so right here you see it quoting me, it was just a matter of executing, and that's how it ends. But if I want to say, man, we really pwned those noobs, you could write that in there. So it's pretty cool that you can truly create your own little universe here in Out of the Park Baseball. What's going on, Link? Playing Out of the Park Baseball 24 just came out today, or at least the beta pre-release did. Let's take a look at our line score here on how we did. Take a look at Corbin Carroll, led things off 1 for 5, struck out 3 times. So this is something we're going to want to keep an eye on. If we have a guy leading off specifically, striking out 3 times, if this is a regular occurrence, we're going to want to bump him out of there. Again, I just let the AI generate this lineup because I needed Shohei in there, Jose Bautista. It's weird because it inactivated most of my good players. I don't understand what happened. Jonathan India went 1 for 4, left 3 on base. Jose Bautista went 1 for 5. Shohei, who I was trying to really get in there quickly, 0 for 4. 2 strikeouts. Come on, man. Willie Adames, 0 for 3. 9 hits, but you wouldn't know it. Cody Bellinger, 1 for 2. He hit that home run. Also walked twice, which is awesome. I hope this happens in real life, personally. If the Cubs get that kind of production out of him, this is going to be a great low-cost signing. Carson Kelly, 1 for 4. Lemus Diaz, that's his first name, right? Yep. 2 for 4. 3 RBIs. What did he do? He doubled. 2 were on. And then Carton Gillenwater, 2 for 4 as well. So, kind of unsung heroes was the bottom half of the lineup today. They accounted for 6 of the 9 hits. That's impressive. Over on their side, not much doing here. So the 1 home run, Lemus Diaz also had a home run too. So, great day for him, 2 for 4. 2 RBI came from Bellinger, so that's good. Left on base was the same almost for both teams. Doubles, just Will and Brennan, and that was in the 5th inning. 5 total hits, and I believe he probably brought someone in with that, right? No, he didn't. Nate Eaton did. Struck out. 11 strikeouts. How many came from McClanahan? 9. Hunter Green with a 2-inning save. That's nice. So a good start. 44 pitches. Holy smokes. That's something you want to keep an eye on, too. You don't want your relievers going that many pitches. That's kind of absurd. Theirs kind of went high, too. 2 1/3 inning. That's normal, I guess, for how long he pitched, though. I got to be in there. Yep, there I am. Tyler Glass now. So that's cool. And that is perfect team. So a lot more to it. You do go to the card shop here. Player card packs. We can buy a crap load of packs. We could have bought 17. But we bought Shohei. Worth it. Well, not yet. He's 0 for 4. All right. And that's it. And then you can buy perfect points, but you can't do it yet because the game's not out. So once that does happen, you will be able to. And this is kind of a history of what you're getting for points. So you can build up points as you do things. So Quick sold the card. We got 25 for that. And then we won, so we got 400. Home run, we got 400. Quality start, 400. And we got a save out of it, so 400. So that one game got us 1,600 points, which is worth a pack, I believe. And, How about that? Number of sell orders. So I could sell Shohei for a profit, but I'm going to hold on to him. Because as more people start playing this game, maybe that goes up. We'll see. Maybe it goes down because he might get flooded in the market, but who knows? And that's it.